Pretty excited just because it's not too far from home, right?
For sure. I mean, me being down here in Texas, it's not easy for them to get to every game. So it being up there will help a lot.
Yeah. Just talk about the reaction you got and where you guys are at and how excited you are to be going to the tournament.
I mean, it's super exciting. Something that hasn't been done here for 20 years. So I mean, we have a lot to be proud of and a lot of things that we can build off of from this season and from this tournament appearance. But I mean, we're coming in the tournament to do some big things and to win some games. So I mean, we're super happy, but we know we still got work to do.
How about the seating for you? I mean, are you happy with that? It seemed like you guys got a pretty big reaction to the seating.
For sure. I mean, we've been checking it, and I mean, reading some of the things. So we knew we were going to be 6 or 7 seed around there, and I mean, it's good. Like I said, I'm happy to be able to go home. So I was happy with the draw.
How about the turnaround you guys have made in just a few years with Dixon as a coach and what he's meant to you guys and what this has been like?
Oh, I mean, he's a great coach, great leader. I mean, he stepped in from day one and has changed the whole culture of this program. So, I mean, I'm really happy to go play for him and to play with these guys.
How about just TCU? I mean, it's the first time in what?
20
years since you guys have gone. Just talk about being able to be the team to go after all these years.
For sure. I mean, it's a great feeling. I mean, all the hard work, all the sweat, all the tears, all the fighting we've been through is for our school, for our fans. So I mean, it's great to be able to finally reach our goal.
2018, you guys are all with the cell phones. You guys aren't even what you're watching on your phone. Just talk about who you guys trying to hit up on the phone, or just going live, or just wanted to
Sure, yeah. I mean, I was hitting up all social media. I was a little bit on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, running back and forth. I mean, it's just a great feeling. All the support I'm getting from people at home, from people here, through my social media feed. I mean, it's great.
How about the support from home? You've already got a reaction knowing that you're going to be so close they can come and check you out?
For sure. My mom, my uncle, my grandma, I already got text messages. My phone's still buzzing right now. I mean, I'm sure they're all really excited to be able to watch me play in the tournament.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Des, you seem like you had a really good idea of like kind of who was going to get slotted where. How much have you been paying attention to how this has all been going down this week?
I'm a huge basketball everything. So I mean, as far as like all the seeding and stuff, I kind of had an idea of what was going to go down. When I saw we didn't get the first two, I said, "There's no way we're dropping to the 4th, 6th seed." So I was like, "It's got to be us." So.
How do you feel about, and I know you're not allowed to look past the first opponent, but how do you feel about the thought of maybe playing Michigan State that close to their home?
That would be great. I mean, that's a school that I wanted to go to growing up. Obviously, being in Big Ten country, they're always good. So, I mean, it'll be fun to be able to hopefully play them in their backyard.
What do you think? You know, the offense has been a little bit down the last couple of games. Do you think that has to do with just having heavy legs with the short rotation? I mean, what do you guys need to do to come out and play kind of that free-flowing offense that made y'all so successful during the season?
I mean, I think that their offense is fine. I mean, we played Texas Tech, who is one of the better defensive teams, and then Kansas State, who leads the league in turnovers. So we've seen two really good defensive teams. I mean, I'm not worried about our offense. Like, we're going to get shots to fall. We got a lot of guys that can make plays, so we'll be fine.
Thought of playing Syracuse in that 2-3 zone in the first
round?
round?
I love that. Me shoot my threes. I love that.
So if you have a hope, would you rather see Syracuse and Arizona State?
I mean, I'm not familiar enough with either one to really say, but I mean, we'll be thankful for whoever we get.
So you came in here, it's your first year at the program, and when Jalen went down, I mean, you've had as big an impact as anybody down the stretch over the last couple of games. What did it mean to you to get that opportunity, and how do you think you've taken advantage of it?
Well, obviously nobody wants everybody wants the opportunity, but obviously the way everything happened, an injury, you know what I mean, it's obviously unfortunate for obviously the player and everybody for the program. He's a big part of our program, but just like Coach says, next man up, and when your name's called, I talked about it early in the season, when your name's called, you know what I'm saying, you got to produce, because no one cares about the excuses and everything else like that. You got to come in and you feel the shoes, and that's what I'm going to do, accept the challenge and embrace it.
At one point, it seemed like you were a little hesitant on your shot, and I remember being down there on the baseline one time and hearing Kenrick yell at you, "Shoot your shot, man, shoot your shot." And I don't know if it was at that moment that something kind of clicked for you, but you've been a lot more aggressive, looking for your chance to score, looking for your chance to distribute and attack the lane. Was that just a matter of needing to feel comfortable, just getting those minutes under your feet?
Absolutely. Everybody knows, you need to adjust to the game. I'm a big person on trying not to force things. My AAU coach was always big with me on that, of not forcing things, let the game come to you. So I've always tried to play like that. But yeah, for sure, Kenrich, D, really every person on this team has been very hard on me, consistent with me wanting to shoot the ball when I have open looks, or even if I'm not having an open look, they know what I'm capable of, and they've supported me unbelievably all year, no matter what my situation, what my the opportunity has been given to me. They've always supported me behind the whole time.
And you came from a really big program in Oklahoma, a really well-known basketball program. You went over to Pepperdine. You come to TCU, and this will be your first opportunity to play in the NCAA tournament. What does that mean for you?
Man, the thing is, I can't even put it into words. It's been a dream come true to be able to play in this tournament, and especially for like an at-large bid, to see your name get chosen, to know you're one of the best, statistic-wise, you're one of the best basketball teams in the country. So it's been amazing, and it's a lifelong dream to be able to hear your team and your program be called like that, and to represent the way you're supposed to.
Even knowing everyone pretty much knew TCU was a lot going in, what did it feel like when you saw TCU's
still,
name come
yeah,
up?
you still never count it in until you actually see it with your own eyes. Especially me, that's how I live my life. So just to see it with your own eyes, and to have that feeling and that atmosphere, and to have all the Frog family there, or a majority of the people that could make it, it was special for everybody, and it's definitely a way to send off the seniors. We're not done yet, but
What do you think of Detroit?
Detroit, we good. We weren't too worried about when, where, when, or anything like that. We just ready for the opportunity, ready for the game, and we're gonna prepare like we prepare for every other game.
Much days to get ready for us, and how you say they're gonna be rested, but at the same time, they already play games, so they're gonna be, what's going on.
Talk about the excitement, the moment that you guys get chosen and your name pops up on the screen, and what's it like to celebrate with your friends like that?
It was great for us. We were dreaming about this moment, whole this season, whole last season, just to make a tournament. So it was great.
Just talk about the quick turnaround you guys have had. You guys with Dixon, what's he meant to you guys to be your guys' head coach and kind of turn this thing around the way it's gone?
Yeah, he's a great coach. He came here and told us right away that it's a rebuilding program, that we will go and we will try to win right away. And last year we came a little short, and this year we made the NCAA tournament.
A little different feeling this year than it was a year ago, right?
Yeah, it's a great feeling, make it after 20 years. That's basically what we came for.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Glad growing up, a lot of the guys, dreamed about this moment, followed the brackets, filled out the brackets as kids. Is that something that you did, or was this kind of a new experience for you when you came over to play ball?
New experience. I have honestly, I never filled up a bracket or anything before I came to state, so it's pretty new for me.
Has it kind of grown in importance for you over the last couple of years?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody's talking about it when you're here and you're watching all these teams playing, and all the excitement about going on about it, and just it's March. It's great.
It's a great line. Coming up to this moment, it's been so long. You've mentioned that it's been such a quick turnaround for the program. You're entering into the last hopefully several weeks of your basketball career here at TCU. What are you looking forward to? What do you want to soak up? What do you want to experience?
NCAA tournament I've never been before, so it's gonna be a new experience, and we're just trying to make this season as long as possible.
Do you have just a sense of kind of satisfaction at this moment? Can you stop and take a breath and just kind of enjoy this moment, or are you too worried about getting out and playing again?
It's a little bit. We can be happy now that we made it, but there's always, we know if we lose, we're done. So it's our last run, so we cannot really celebrate before we play.
Has this been a chance the last few days and the upcoming days to get a little bit more rest since you?
Yeah, we had 2 days off. Coach gave us 2 days off after the Kansas City, so hopefully that helped us a lot to get our team ready.
Yeah, good.
Do you feel like you guys are going to be refreshed and ready to go? Like the legs back under you. You've had a short rotation most of the season. Looked maybe a little sluggish on offense the last couple of games as things close down. Do you guys feel like you'll be kind of a new basketball team?
Yeah, I feel like if we run our offense, we run what the coach tells us to do. If we do what coach tells us to do, we will be good.
Arizona State Pac-12, very good team. I watched them play earlier in the year when they played Kansas. They beat Kansas, so it's gonna be a good game. Like I said, there's no bad teams in the tournament, so every game is gonna be a good game.
Your phone been blowing up with family and stuff.
Yeah,
Talk about the support that you got from everybody back home.
Yeah, just my family and friends. They've been calling and texting me, congratulating me, and just wishing the best for me moving forward and going to the tournament.
All right, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Kenrick, I apologize if I repeat any questions, but your journey has been incredible, right? And showing up at TCU, what was going through your mind when you saw that name come up on the big screen?
It meant a lot. It's a blessing. It's a blessing, I would say. This is what I came here to do. My whole 4 years here, 5 years in school, including JUCO. But it's just a blessing. This is a dream come true. This is what I always wanted to do, and this is what I had envisioned for TCU basketball when I first came here.
You're kind of the consummate underdog story. You know, no D1 offers, we all know, right? All the knee injuries
Right.
and the issues coming through. I mean, when you look at the people that they highlight in March Madness, you're leading this team, this program that hasn't been there in 20 years, and you're kind of the face of it.
Yeah.
What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I don't take nothing for granted. I give all the glory to God because, you know, I'm supposed to be playing. I'm not supposed to be playing here because I didn't have any scholarships. So it's just a blessing. Like, I look at it as an opportunity that I can take advantage of and maximize my full potential out here.
You're kind of a Big Ten style of player, you know,
Yeah.
kind of doing the dirty work, everything.
Yeah.
Is it going to be kind of cool to go up to Detroit and play in Big Ten country?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've never been to Detroit, and I'm just ready to get this thing rolling.
Yeah,
I'm
so
excited.
is there anything, like any experience, are you just kind of excited to walk out in that court for the first time and just soak up that energy? I mean, is there anything you're
yeah.
really looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to just, like you said, just walking out on the court, seeing the NCAA in the middle, just seeing all the crowd, the atmosphere. I know it's gonna be crazy. I'm just looking forward to this. This is why I dreamed of.
And Coach Dixon even emphasized how good we were, and that we just had to do things the right way, and we just stuck to that, and where we're supposed to be.
When you guys got off the great start in non-conference, then when you went through some struggles in the Big 12, Dixon, coach mentioned several times that he felt like he needed to remind you guys how good you were. Did he really need to, or did you? I mean, how, as a player going through that, how did you view you guys as a NCAA team, and even though you were losing games in Big 12?
Well, I think it's big that our coach shows us how much he believes in us. But at the same time, we as a team, we knew we were good. We knew from learning from last year when we lost those like 6 or 7 straight. I think that really helped us this year when we lost a couple. We knew how to bounce back. So just carrying it over and the constant reassurance from coach, that really helped us a lot.
How old are you now?
How old am I?
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm 22.
22. So you were 2 years old.
Yeah.
Does that kind of set it in reality of how long it's been since you guys?
Yeah, it's been a long time. I mean, shoot. I mean, just to put it in perspective, 2 years old, I don't even think I probably didn't know what basketball was. So yeah, that's huge. I think I was probably still living in the house up the street. So that's crazy.
Hey, Alex, do you know anything about Arizona State or Syracuse right now?
Yeah, just because Arizona State and Syracuse really is a very prestigious basketball team. They have a prestigious coach. So, and I know Arizona State they had a really, really good run in the beginning of the season. So we had to be prepared. I'm going to watch the game. I'm sure everybody's going to watch the game to see who we play. And I think it helps that, going in that they have play-in games. So I think that'll help us a lot.
Thoughts on playing in Detroit?
I don't like it. 'Cause I'm from Texas, so I wanted some warm weather. San Diego would have been nice. Dallas would have been really nice. We'll take Detroit.
So does that mean we're going to see the beard come back for a little extra warmth?
Maybe, possibly. No, I don't know. I don't know yet. The beard thing really wasn't like I just shaved it, to be honest with you guys. There was
Wasn't
no,
a slump buster?
Huh? Well, I mean, people see it as that. That's why I keep shaving, because everybody thinks, like, oh, we're playing it. Well, I mean, it might be the case, so, yeah, I'll probably keep shaving. We keep winning, so.
Were you on your phone during the announcement? Seems like you guys were all holding the phone at the same time. As that announcement was going on, just talk about, just your buddies and celebrating that moment.
Oh, yeah, we definitely had to capture that. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime thing for a lot of our guys, especially our seniors. It's been 20 years, so, next year, what can we say? We got in there last year, so this is really just a once-in-a-lifetime thing to turn a program around, and I'm excited, when I become an alumni to see, how far we're going to come.
Do you think that your run in the NIT last year can benefit you this year?
Oh, definitely. Like I told them earlier, like last year, all the struggles that we went through and the seniors that we had, they helped us this year and help us learn how to bounce back from things. A lot of times, like we went on a losing streak and we didn't bounce back. This year, we respond well to different adversities that we didn't last year.
You probably have a different connection to this program than a lot of people on this team just because it's been such a part of your life for so long. Is there any just kind of extra layer of just emotion in seeing that name pop up?
Yeah, like I was really proud. My mom went to school here, and this is kind of where I grew up, and we just kind of did a story, and it's crazy because when I was growing up, nobody thought of TCU. Football, yeah, a little bit, but in basketball, there wasn't a chance about people going to school here, coming from Fort Worth, and now that we're good and we're always on TV and the Big 12 and things, you see kids growing up wearing TCU shirts and all that, and especially the kids that's in the impoverished areas. Like we give them hope now. We give them like a destination to reach, and whether it's sports or academics, it really doesn't matter. We're giving kids opportunities to go to school in this area. Really, there's a lot of impoverished kids in Fort Worth, so we're giving them, somewhere to look up to.
What's been the key to getting back on the map the last 2 years?
Being consistent and learning how to win the right way. So we just got to continue to do this, and I think under Coach Dixon we'll continue to do it for a long time.
I really feel like you're writing kind of your legacy, this program's legacy, and like you said in the big picture, TCU's legacy over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be a wild ride. I think everybody's gonna put their hearts into this, and we're gonna play really hard.
Alex, I forget the timeline, but you decided to transfer here before Coach Dixon took the job, or did it?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It was at the semester of what year was that? It was Brandon was a junior, so whatever year that was.
So when obviously you came here because you thought you might be playing for Coach Johnson, and then he got let go, and Coach Dixon came in, and he obviously from day one, he said it over and over. We're just going to start winning. We're not rebuilding. We're going to go at it. What was your thoughts when you heard that and kind of his message to say, hey, no excuses. We're going to go after this.
It felt good, especially transferring in and wanting to help turn this program around. And like a lot of people don't know, me and Brandon's been playing with each other since I was in 2nd grade. He was in 3rd grade, and Wash. I met Wash and started playing with him when I was in 8th grade, and of course Brandon's little brother was on the team, and a lot of these dudes. And Kavar, I met Kavar when I was in 8th grade. So we had like this a family, like brotherly love. So we were all on the same page. We could all get onto each other, and we all had one goal. And Dixon really helped us bring it all together.
What did it mean when Jamie comes? Because he's coming home, he's coming to a place where he did win. How much of an impact does that make? For somebody who wanted to be here and somebody who saw the value of what this could be.
Yeah, that's huge for us. Like I was saying, the way he supports us and encourages us is amazing, and not a lot of coaches show emotion, towards their players like he does. He shows that he really cares about us, and it kind of puts a different perspective on things when he is getting on you, and you get in trouble and all that. You do realize at the end of the day that he really cares, so that helps a lot.
When you decided to transfer, did you think something like this could happen here?
Yeah, I did. Especially when the new coaching staff first got here, I'm close with Coach Barker, and I told him, I go, man, we're in the perfect spot. I never understood why we weren't that good. We're in the city. There's been a lot of NBA guys that came out of this city. There's been a lot of really good college basketball players that came out of this city, like DFW area. So it just didn't make any sense to me. And when they came and the renovations that we've made here, it all just came together, and we're seeing it now.
And as you said, the timing of a couple years in the Big 12 was really rough because it was a tough transition to get into a league that tough and not really be talented enough. And there were some pretty dry years. But like you said, now being in the Big 12, that's a huge advantage for you guys with the TV and the competition and everything. Again, it's for you is like a kind of a perfect thing that everything kind of fits together.
Yeah, no, it's great, and like I said, being here, we have so much talent. Coach Dixon and them kind of get to choose. I mean, so much talent gets looked over. Like, you know, we have guys like Desmond Bain and all these guys that weren't highly recruited, and they see Fort Worth in this area and the kids that's already been here, and we kind of get the sleepers, and we're fine with that because, you know, we're going dancing. So.